Hi and thank you for joining me today. My name is Joy from the Paper Bead Bar, and today I'm going to be creating a box that I made for swaps at Telford. Even though I couldn't go, the lovely Catherine and Claire from Pinkies volunteered to hand out my swaps for me. So I created a box and a box like this, and then I had my little paper bead inside it. And I thought that I'd recreate the box as I do. I've already done a video on how to create the bead, and I'm going to do that today. So the first thing you need is a piece of paper measuring 5.5 times 5.5 inches or 14 by 14 centimetres. And we're going to use our lovely envelope punch board. Oh, love it! And we'll start by punching at 2. Scoring, and then 3, punch and score, and then use those lines as guidelines to punch the other sides of the paper. So when you go back in the next time, can I even see them? It's quite dark in here. Right, punch and score, and then punch and score, and then carry doing that all the way around. Punch and score, punch and score, last one. And then I hope I've got this right. The daylight is actually fading, and I really want to put my lamp on, but when I do it casts shadows, so I'm having to almost work blind here. Okay, second. Oh, this is not right. This is going to go horribly wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, maybe. Let's have a look. I still can't see them. Okay, right, so once we've done that, the next thing to do is to round the ends. I just love this board, it does everything. Okay, so we're going to push that in there. And I remember Michelle on her video saying you have to make sure it goes right in so that the end gets done properly. See? Beautiful. Next one, right in. Punch. Punch. How beautiful is that? Now, what I want to do as well is I want to make a hole in the centre here. So I'm going to decide which way it's going to go up, and I'm going to have the 2 narrow ends as my top and bottom. So then what I'm going to do is fold this in half. Just match that up. Just a little squeeze. And then I'm going to use my scallop punch. And I'm just going to go halfway down, try and get it nice and centered. Punch. Oh, save that bit, you're going to need it. And now I've got a nice center hole piece. And then what I'm going to do now is actually burnish all my. Get rid of those bits. I'm going to have to do this again in the daylight, I can tell. Right, that's one. And because it's DSP and not card, I'm actually not going to use this because I find that it breaks the paper and it makes it crack. So I'm just going to use my fingers. Just go all the way around. So relaxing, this. Come on, camera. Right, there's that. So I think I've done all now. Right, then now what we need to do, I need my scissors, and we are going to snip these little ends here. So again, let's just go back the same on the, work out which top and bottom. So I'm going to have this in my top and bottom, so I'm going to cut all of these little tab things here going up that way. And I must just say thank you to the lovely Sam at poodles.co.uk, because this is her box design and dimensions that I'm kind of making my own. One there and one there. And the one thing Sam always says is that you have to kind of cut into it. There's an official word for it, but I can't remember what it is right now. Yeah, that's it. Just so that it'll fit properly when we bend them over. So a little clip like that. Clip like that. I think I might have done a little bit too much of it. There you go. This is my second tutorial. Right. So that's all that done. And then the next bit that I want to do is I want to have a little bit for my bead to kind of hang inside and hang from. So what I've done is I make a little hole in this here. Now I don't have a circle punch, so I'm having to really utilize the one punch that I have and make this work for everything. So I'm going to put this back in here, but only to the top bit. Try and center it again, and I'll just center it to that other hole there. Maybe up a little bit more. Ooh, steady, Major. Right, up. Okay, looks good. And that's going to allow me to, well, it's not very centered, is it? But never mind, that's going to allow me to put the bead in. Okay, and then the next thing that we need to do, oh, I've never used this fast fuse before. Let's see, do I have to, oh, looks like it's ready to go. Now there's a whole movement, isn't there? Like a flicking thing. That's not going to happen, but we'll try. Ooh, does that even work? Oh, no, I've done. It's all very exciting. Right, okay. Down, click. Oh, I see. That's what they mean. Otherwise the glue comes off. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I think that one's got one ready. Note to self, do not try new things while filming. Go on there, I don't think. Okay, this is live, people. Oh, I think I've stuck that down to the box. Hold on, hold on. Oh, 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 hello. Okay, that went well. Right, so now, what am I doing? Yeah, that's my shape here, that's my top. So I am going to bend this in like this, because I find this is the easiest way for me to make a box. Just get those in first. Oh, I didn't even need it on those. Oh, joy, silly Billy. Okay, so then that's going to go like that. Just wasted my thing. It's those bits, isn't it? Because really, I suppose I'm going to have to glue it now because it's stuck on. Right, so it's eventually going to go like that. Tell you what, demonstrators, you make it look a lot easier than it is. Right, okay, so let's, I'm going to do this now. Okay, let's do this. So smoothly done. Right, and let's do this side. Okay, so imagine that's, oh gosh, that is fast fuse, isn't it? Oh, hello, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. I can see that's slightly offside. I didn't get the centre right properly, but if it is a bit centred, because I think this one was a bit more centred, it does look really pretty. That's okay. Right, so then what we're going to do then is we're going to use this bit, which is what we punched out from the hole, and I'm going to use that to cover that bit in the middle there. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. Hey, where's my stamp? Okay, there's my stamp. There's my, yes. And we are using crushed curry. Right, so I'm going to stamp it with that. Make sure I get the shape right. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay. Now, again, my stamping, not the best, but practice makes perfect. This is what I've realised. I realised that the only way I'm going to get really good at this is if I keep doing it. So I'm just making these videos. I do apologise that they're not as perfect as they should be, but I think what will be really interesting, what I'll love, is that one day when I do look back at these videos, when I'm all on the level of Sam from Poodles or Michelle Last, and I'll look back and I'll think, wow, my gosh, look how rubbish I was. Okay, so now I've just got some really lovely gold glitter that I'm just going to sprinkle onto there. Nice and covered. And I'm going to use my heat gun. Shaking it and just heat. Actually, it's better. I use the black ink. Actually, it comes a bit better. Oh, it's not great. It's very hot. Okay, not great. You can see on this one, I used the black ink pad, or maybe I used the clear one even, and then just use the gold because it's come up much better. Maybe I'm not meant to use, yeah, maybe that's not right. Okay, right, so let's just put this back. Okay, and then I am going to stick that in there, and really I'm just doing it just to cover this coming down so you can't see that at the back, because obviously the box is open. So I need a little bit of glue. What glue do I have? I thought I had everything prepared. Hold on, people. Not quite. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that. Just about halfway across, because I want the back of the top of the box to dip in there, and that's going to hold it in place as well. So I need to leave a little bit of a gap. This has gone remarkably well. Right, so stick that in there. A little bit of time to manipulate it while it's still wet. And press the glue down. And you've got a nice kind of, is that on camera? Yeah. Right, so then what I did is I got my bead, and all I did with my bead is I just put a little bit of wire, because this is going to be a gift and I want them to be able to get the bead off when they're ready, so they're just going to snip that wire. But I do want it to hang inside the box. And so it's going to go in there like that. And then this bit can actually tuck at the back there. And then that, oh, a real Blue Peter moment. That goes there like that. So, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Thank you for joining me today.